Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will explore Apple in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025, and we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any significant updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Since the 30th of June 2025, our system has ranked Apple as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.45. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. The stock has experienced a gain of 3.54%. This equates to an average return of 1.18% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the upper section of a broad and weak rising trend in the short term, which could present an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders. As a reaction back toward the lower section of the trend is anticipated, a breakout above the upper trend line at $217.16 you primarily indicate a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 2.64% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from minus 14.14% to 4.92%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of minus 9.20%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from minus 28.78% to 5.28% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $151.29 and $223.65. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for Apple Stock Price After Wednesday Trading. The Apple stock price increased by 2.22% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025. It rose from $207.82 to $212.44. This marks the 4th consecutive day of gains. It will be interesting to see if this upward trend continues or if there will be a slight pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock experienced fluctuations of 2.5%, ranging from a low of $208.14 to a high of $213.34. The price has risen on 8 out of the last 10 days and has increased by 8.59% over the past 2 weeks. However, it's worth noting that trading volume decreased on the last day by 10 million shares, with a total of 68 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $14.41 billion. It's important to consider that declining volume on rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $260.10, while the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the price is 18.32%, or $47.66, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Apple Inc. is currently in the spotlight as Jefferies has upgraded its stock to a hold rating from underperform, signaling confidence amid the ongoing competitive landscape in technology. The company's commitment to artificial intelligence is particularly noteworthy, as its partnerships with key players like OpenAI could enhance its capabilities in generative AI, which is crucial for maintaining relevancy in the evolving tech sector. This strategy positions Apple not just as a user of AI, but potentially as a platform for AI solutions, which could draw significant interest from both consumers and investors. Moreover, Apple's services revenue recently reached a record of $26.6 billion, showcasing strong growth and a resilient business model amid market fluctuations. This diversification can positively impact its stock price in the long term as it strengthens the company's ecosystem and loyalty among users. However, ongoing class action lawsuits surrounding alleged securities violations may introduce volatility in the short term, creating uncertainty for investors. Overall, How Apple navigates these challenges and capitalizes on its AI strategy could significantly influence its stock performance in both the near and long term. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned Apple a underweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Apple an overweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Apple a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Apple an outperform grade with a hold action. On Sunday, the 1st of June, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Apple a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have given Apple stock a general neutral rating. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts award the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Apple. The Apple stock signals a buy from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between the two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. On downward corrections, support can be expected at the levels of $204.20 and $202.78. A decline below either of these levels could trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal is confirmed by the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices rose, creating a divergence between volume and price that might serve as an early warning. It is advisable to monitor this stock closely. Some negative signals have also been identified, which could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, May 1, 2025, and so far, the stock has declined by approximately 0.413%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence buy signal, pivots, sell signal from 43 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 2 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages shows a buy signal from 77 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $201 and $98.85. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this instance, Apple finds support just below today's level at $201. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $198.85 and then $181.46. Generally, the stock tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered quite low. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $5.20 between its high and low points, representing a change of 2.5%. For the past week, the stock has demonstrated an average daily volatility of 2.29%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Apple, let's briefly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price relative to its earnings per share. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, typically seen in companies with long histories or stable revenue streams. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.41. Keep an eye on these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $212.50. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a significant level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $201. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Chris Kondo conducted an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Kevin Perrick conducted an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Perrick conducted an insider sale of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Perrick conducted an insider sale of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Perrick conducted an insider purchase of 16,458 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 18.721. Overall, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $205.64, reflecting a decline of 3.2%. This stock exhibits very low daily fluctuations, resulting in minimal risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal due to a pivot top identified 42 days ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Apple stock to perform well in the near future. Consequently, we have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock from a hold or accumulate recommendation to a buy candidate. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 3rd of July, we anticipate Apple to open lower by $1.13, starting at $211.31. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the buying or selling of securities. Your investment choices should not rely solely on the information found at StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.